Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Manifest with Finesse on YouTube. My name is Manifesting Gaia. That is my Twitter, TikTok, and podcast. All the links are down below, and my affirmations list and audio rampage email is down below. And today we're going to be talking about checking and forcing the 3D. People always ask me, what if I check my bank account every day, but I don't react to the numbers that are in there? What if I stalk my SP on social media, but I don't react to what they post? I just want to look at their account. Can I just look at their account? Does it still count as checking if I go look in the 3D, but I don't have a reaction and I just affirm the new story no matter what I see, but I just look anyways? First of all, if you're asking, it's a pretty good indicator that you shouldn't be doing it. Because if you weren't checking, would you even ask me if that was okay? Oh, is it good that I'm not checking my 3D for results? No, because you would already know that it's a good thing. So that's number one. Number two, if you know what you want isn't going to show up if you check, why would you look for it? Ask yourself, what are you looking for? The answer is probably going to be results. So I don't know why you're lying and saying, I just want to, I don't know, I'm not checking for results. I'm not going to react. You are, even if it's a little bit, even if it's internally, you are. You know you're going to be disappointed. Why are you disappointing yourself on purpose? If it doesn't make a difference to the outcome, you checking, then what is the point? You know it's not going to be there. So why are you checking? If you're going to check, I can tell you right now, it is not going to be there because that is not how this works. You are checking for results instead of being. Nothing comes without you changing, and you are still the same person if you are trusting an outside of you more than inside of you. You are hoping that you're going to go check and it's going to be there, and it's just not going to be there. You are never going to have to go and seek your desires. You're not going to have to go find them. You're not going to have to check your messages to see, oh, maybe the message just didn't come through on my phone, but they texted me. That's not how it works. You know that's not what happened. Did you have to go and seek out bad circumstances? Did you have to go and check your text to see if SP was going to break up with you? Did you have to go and check the bank account to see that you didn't have money before you already knew that you didn't have money? No. You have always decided when it comes to your bad circumstances, you decided them before anything happened. You didn't even go check for them. They just showed up. It is the exact same way for the circumstances that you do desire. People always ask, can I just go and do something in my 3D and just affirm that it works out? Like, can I go text my specific person and just decide that it's going to go my way, that they're just going to not care? Can I just go reach out to them first instead of just manifesting them to text me? Or since it can't mess up anything, it wouldn't matter if I reached out to them first, would it? I never say no to stuff like that. Like, you do what you want to do. But I want you to ask yourself, why do you feel the need to take action? Manifesting is not taking action, then just affirming that it works out. Just affirming, oh, I'm going to take this action, but I'm just going to decide that it doesn't mess up anything. It doesn't mess up my manifestation. Or I'm going to take action, and no matter the outcome, I'm not going to react. I'm just going to do it just for fun. If you feel like taking the action you want for something would mess it up only unless you affirm for it, why would you want to take that action? You're literally telling me, I know this action is not going to bring me favorable results unless I decide that it doesn't. I know this action is not going to bring me favorable results, but can I still do it anyway? That is what you're asking me. Why do you want to do that? Why do you have to do that? Why is it easier to take action than to fulfill yourself internally? Manifesting is not taking action and then just telling myself it'll work out. It is changing your identity, changing your beliefs, changing your story, changing your states, which will then force the world to reflect those new beliefs and states. I don't know why I'm talking with my hands so much. Again, why is taking action your solution rather than creating the outcome you want within you? Because if you take action, there is no guarantee that it'll work out for you. Because first of all, I know if you're wanting to take action, your self-concept is not stable. So I'm telling you right now, there's no guarantee that it's going to turn out the way you want if you take the action. When you have no limits in your imagination to visualize, to affirm, to do the stats for, to script for the perfect outcome. Why would you go and try to force an outcome when you could literally fulfill yourself with the perfect outcome and just not do anything in the 3D? Wanting to take action because you are not able to soothe yourself internally comes from a poor self-concept. Because taking action is not what gives you stable, consistent, and sustainable results ever. So the action is pointless if you are not a person who sees yourself as worthy of a good outcome, as powerful, as worthy of a sustainable reality. So there is no point in taking action in the 3D because you're already supposed to be entertaining yourself that it is already in your reality. You're already supposed to be living in the end. You're already supposed to be living in the wish fulfilled. If you want to take action, you are not telling yourself that you already have this thing, or that this thing is in your reality, or that you are the one with the operative control. If you are taking action, it is because you believe 3D has more power than you, and you have to go along with what 3D says and then try and manipulate it. It is not going to work that way. If you are taking action, you are just affirming to yourself, I don't have this thing, so I have to go out there and force it. In what world would your desires come to fruition with that story playing in your head? And realistically, if you're being honest with yourself, you don't even want to take the action. You guys don't even want to take the action. If you didn't care, if you were the one to reach out to SP, you wouldn't even be manifesting the contact with them. Because if you didn't care, why would you manifest it? If you would just take action, you would never need to manifest anyways. You'd be living your life how you lived it before the law, just constantly taking action. And look where that got you. No results. No results have ever come in your entire lifetime from taking all this action and not changing yourself. You want SP to reach out to you. You want the money to come to you. You want the job to accept and reach out to you. You want your body to heal itself. You don't want to spend money on antibiotics and medications and doctor's visits. You want it to do it automatically for you, magically. You want them to do it because you want to feel a sense of wanted. You want to feel wanted. You want to feel chosen. You want to feel irreplaceable. But you have to cultivate that within you is the whole point. You're not going to feel wanted if you go and reach out to SP first. You're going to feel like, I hate having to take initiative. So then why do you keep doing it? How can they go out of their way for you if you keep going in their face? If you keep, okay, I'm just going to text them. I'm just going to stalk them. I'm just going to reach out to them and see if they got my application. They got it. Give them time to breathe. And while they're doing whatever with the time, which you're deciding what they're doing with the time, you are recreating yourself, redefining yourself, reimagining yourself. If you don't want to be the one taking all the initiative all the time, then stop doing it. Oh, but if I don't reach out to them, then we won't be talking. Good. You don't want that version of a person anyway. So why are you entertaining it? Do you want a relationship where you're the one always reaching out? No. Well, if you were living in the end, then you wouldn't want to reach out. You wouldn't be reaching out then. You wouldn't be taking action in the 3D if in your desired reality you weren't taking it. You guys think you're just going to keep on doing low self-concept behaviors and all these limiting behaviors and think that it's just going to show up magically and fall in your lap. That is not how it works. Stop doing the low concept behaviors and tell yourself the new story and live like that person. Stop looking for 3D validation. You're looking for success in something that a version of you who doesn't think they're successful created. How are you going to find that? You won't find it. Work on self-concept. If fulfilling yourself doesn't feel like enough, yes, I told myself that they're coming, but I just can't. I just want it now in the 3D. Work on self-concept because you're not fulfilling yourself enough. You're not fulfilling yourself the right way. If you're one of those people that you're like, I just want it in the 3D, the action isn't going to make it happen. You taking action isn't going to make it happen. And even if it did happen in 3D, it's not going to be consistent. You could reach out to SP and they could respond, but it's not going to be consistent, and they're not going to be saying the things that you want them to say because you haven't changed how you see them and how you see yourself and how you see your reality. Taking action again means just accepting the reality you don't want. It's not the way I want, so I have to go and force and change it. Nothing can make your reality change except your certainty in the outcome. Your certainty in an outcome makes the outcome certain. Live in the end. Let having it internally be enough. It is enough. It is enough every time. That is how we manifest. Having it internally. That's it. Stop separating what you're experiencing internally with the external. Stop thinking that it has to happen first before I believe it. It has to happen first. It has to happen first. No, it has to happen first internally. And it is not separate. If you fulfill yourself only, stop focusing on what they're doing, what they're saying, what they're not doing, what they're not saying, and you just fulfill yourself internally, then it will happen externally. Stop settling for less because you're doubtful and impatient. You already have it. The second you desire it should be the second you accept it as done. Should be the second you're living in the end. Should be the second you're in the wish fulfilled. Should be the second you're working on self-concept. That is it. Stop taking action because you are accepting a 3D you don't want. Stop forcing the 3D. Stop looking for the fulfillment in the 3D. Fulfill yourself. Do you know what the operant power means? It means you have all the power. Fulfill yourself. Fulfill the creator of your reality. Accept it first, period. And with that being said, that is all for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. Remember, you can have anything you want in this universe. Nothing's too big, small, wide, or expensive. I believe in you. You should believe in you. And I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye!